Hey everybody, Merry Christmas. It's Matt again from the Proton Pack is Not a Toy. I've got some Ghostbusters related Christmas gifts that my family gave me this year I wanted to share with you guys and kind of maybe preview a little something that I've got coming up that I've been teasing for a while now. But first of all, if you guys were with me about a month ago, right after Halloween, I decided to get a different flight suit. So I got a Nomex one, 40 long, and I was able to get some patches from gbfans.com with my last name, and I also got the No Ghost logo patch on there, and then we also put the little nozzle there for the leg hose, and there we are. So thanks to my #1 fan, Mom, for sewing that up for me again. She did the one on my first flight suit 10 years or so ago and did an awesome job on this one as well. So looking forward to wearing this. Probably the first time will be for our New Year's Eve double feature of Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2 that we do every year. And that'll be debuted that day. So that's one thing that I got. Another thing was from a company called Celebrity Machines. If you're not familiar with them, they make very realistic license plates from TV shows and movies. So I hadn't had any of them, and I got the full set of the ones that they offered for Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2. They had 3 out previously, and then they added 2 more this year that are kind of special. So, got the original Ecto-1 plate. I got the same plate, but the Ghostbusters Afterlife version of it, where it's rusted and dirty looking. This is one of the newer ones. It's Ecto-1, but it's in the 1989 style, so this would have been when the Ghostbusters are driving up at the very beginning of the movie in Ghostbusters 2 up to the birthday party, Winston and Ray. The car was still in Ecto-1 form, and it had this plate on it rather than the 84 plate. So that's one of their newer ones. I'll skip that to the last, and then you recognize the Ecto-1A plate for the majority of Ghostbusters 2, including the part where they get the idea to use Lady Liberty as their catalyst for beating Vigo with the pink slime. But you may not know that for a very short time, you can see a license plate that says Ecto-2 in Ghostbusters 2. Now, if you're a fan of the real Ghostbusters or the toy line from the later 80s, like I grew up with, then you know Ecto-2 was a helicopter / motorcycle type toy and vehicle in the cartoon. Originally in the script for Ghostbusters 2, they had renamed Ecto-1A actually Ecto-2, and then later on through shooting they decided to change it to 1A so it wouldn't be confusing for kids that were already accustomed to Ecto-2 being a different type of vehicle. But when they go to pick up Peter in front of his apartment building, when Peter and Dana are about to go out on their date, and Ray and Winston and Egon are wearing the yellow, not jumpsuits, but the slickers, right when they're pulling up, when Peter is yelling taxi, you can see in the front of Ecto-1A it actually has the plate that says Ecto-2. So fun fact, barely on the screen, but it's there, and hats off to Celebrity Machines for recognizing that and making that available to collectors like us. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm probably going to just run some zip ties or a string or something between the little holes, and then attach them to the wall, just kind of all in a row. I don't know what order yet, but that's something I'm excited about. And one more thing to hang up here in the Ghostbusters room in our house. And then the main thing that my family got for me for Christmas this year, you probably already know, is the Ghostbusters Lego. Let's see, it's set number, where's the set number on this? 10274, 2,352 pieces. So, super excited about this set, really looking forward to building it. Got the end of it open, I haven't opened it yet. Let's take a look together just real quick. There's a nice little white box right there. Lots of bags that slide these out. Alright. Put that off screen over there. And then let me grab some scissors real quick. Let's open this up. So the idea that I have to share with you guys for the Ghostbusters Ecto-1 set here from Lego. If you're familiar with Lego, you know that the bags are typically numbered. And while they don't number every single bag, there's a lot of bags here. What they do typically do, and in the case of this one, is they'll number a set of bags as bag 1. So there might be 3 bag 1s, and then bag 2, bag 3, and then on down the line. So this is awesome, by the way, checking out that kind of old school do-it-yourself manual thing you used to be able to buy at auto shops. I don't know if you still can, based on what kind of car you have, to repair your own vehicles. We're flipping towards the end here. Spoiler alert, right? Looking for the last set. So there's bag 11. I think it actually goes to 12, if I'm not wrong. So what I'm planning on doing is a set of 12 videos, not including this one, where I sit here with you guys and I build everything that is considered bag 1. So let me turn to the front one here so we know for sure what we got. All right. So it looks like bag 1 is just one bag. So maybe this one is where the majority of them is just one bag. I don't know. We'll find out together because I haven't really gone into that much detail on it. But what I'm trying to get to is bag 1 will have its own video. Bag 2 will have its own video. Bag 3 and on down the line will all have their own video. And I'll post those and just kind of share my thoughts as I build. Maybe have a couple of guest builders come out here with me and enjoy the experience. And I'm not going to speed build it. I'm just going to enjoy the time that it takes to do it and take my time and kind of just talk Ghostbusters, Lego, whatever comes up with you guys. So if that's something that would interest you, please subscribe so that you don't miss any of those videos. One of the things that I also want to throw in there is one of the big complaints people had when they first announced that Ecto-1 was having its own UCS type build was it didn't come with any minifigures. And the thought is, well, it probably didn't come with minifigures because it would be a spoiler for Ghostbusters Afterlife, because this is kind of styled in that way from Ghostbusters Afterlife. and since it's on its way down the line and it hasn't come out yet, then probably best not to spoil anything by putting a minifigure or two with the set. But since people are always interested in minifigures, what I thought about doing is I have my own custom set of different minifigures that I've made over the years for my Ghostbusters Firehouse and Ecto-1. I made an Ecto-1A back in the day out of the original Ecto-1 set. But I've got all these figures that I've never shown off to you guys. So different costumes, different builds, different characters that Lego has never released. And so for each of the 12 videos where I do a build of a bag, I'm also going to kind of show off one of the minifigures that I've made over the years. So hopefully that'll be something that you find interesting as well. It's not going to be, this is the only way you can build this version of this minifigure. It's just what I had on hand at the time and decided looked good for some pictures I wanted to take at the time when I had the new firehouse. So it's just my interpretation of it. Not, like I said, not saying this is the only way that you can make these certain figures, but what I will do is give you the quote-unquote recipe for each of the minifigures. So if you want to build the version that I have here on my videos, then you'll know what parts to look for or different minifigure sections to look for. Or if you just like, say, the hat or the shirt and you're not as excited about the other parts of it, then you know which part to look for. So I'll kind of part it out, share that with you guys when I show them off in the videos, and they'll be sprinkled in as well when I do these builds for the Ecto-1A, or I'm sorry, the Ecto-1. So with all that being said, it is the day, it is still Christmas Day. I'll probably start building this tomorrow, the day after Christmas. I've got a lot of stuff that my kids and wife still want me to help put together and spend time doing because it is still Christmas, but I'll have plenty of time to get to building the Ecto-1 and sharing that with you guys. And we may just do one video a day for the next 12 days, or I might combo them up and put out a few per day. We'll see how it goes. But that's my plan, and I want to thank you again for watching, and wish each of you a Merry Christmas, and look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.